Hi guys! Welcome to the second episode in my How to Write an Essay series. And in this video, we are focusing on how to write a main body paragraph. So make sure you stick around till the very end of the video because we all know how important writing brilliant main body paragraphs can be. Basically, the main body paragraphs form the majority of any essay. They are essentially the BLT in the sandwich of essays, which is also why main body paragraphs are always sandwiched between the introduction and the conclusion. Now, the number of main body paragraphs you would write would often depend on how many points you'd have to cover, the length of your essay, as well as the way you choose to structure your argument. But usually, a standard average length essay would consist of around 3 to 4 main body paragraphs. Each main body paragraph should convey a point or an idea, which always stems from your thesis statement. Now, if you haven't already watched my previous video on how to write a thesis statement, I would highly recommend that you check that out by clicking on the link here. Now, because main body paragraphs are always based on the overarching argument of an essay, i.e. the thesis statement, let's use our Gatsby thesis from the previous video. To write 3 main body paragraphs for this essay. Now, in order to come up with the points for these main body paragraphs, we'll have to break the thesis down into 3 ideas which show how Fitzgerald uses symbolism and imagery to portray unrequited love as the primary cause of Gatsby's tragedy. Now, there are different approaches to doing this. One approach is to base it on techniques. Now, this means looking at 2 key symbols and 1 key imagery cluster with a presence that overarches the entire text, and then allocating each main body paragraph to each of these symbols and imagery clusters. So, to put it in more concrete terms, if I decide on the green light and Gatsby's mansion as my main symbols, and also the juxtaposition of natural and artificial imagery as my imagery cluster, then my main section would look something like this. An alternative approach is to structure the main body section based on key ideas related to the theme of unrequited love. So to do this, we'll have to consider different aspects of unrequited love as portrayed in the novel. For instance, I could consider looking at the futility, idealism, and danger of Gatsby's unrequited love for Daisy, and to focus on each of these ideas in the 3 respective main body paragraphs. For evidence, remember to source moments across the narrative, which means looking at the beginning, the middle, and the end of the novel. Now, this is because our analysis must show an awareness of thematic progress, and we can't do this by simply looking at an isolated section in the text. So I could pick out moments across the text, which is either about an interaction between Gatsby and Daisy, or a description by the narrator about Gatsby's affections for Daisy, etc. I just have to make sure that these moments I've picked contain symbolic or imagistic elements which enable me to make an argument about how unrequited love is futile, ideal, or dangerous. So in this case then, our main body structure would look something like this. So now that we've figured out the macro structure of our main body section, let's take a look at the micro, i.e. how to structure each main body paragraph. Now, when it comes to individual main body paragraphs, topic sentences are crucial because they outline the focus of any main body paragraph. The way to write a topic sentence is essentially to spell out how the specific aspect you're discussing in that paragraph helps convey your thesis statement. So for example, if you choose to focus on analysing how the symbol of Gatsby's mansion brings out unrequited love as the primary cause of Gatsby's tragedy, we would write our topic sentence like this. As a key symbol in the novel, Gatsby's mansion represents the futility of Gatsby's unrequited love for Daisy, and is also where the protagonist ultimately suffers a tragic death. So as you can see, this topic sentence makes clear that there are 3 things I'll be discussing in the paragraph. Number 1, the technique of symbolism. Number 2, the specific symbol of Gatsby's mansion. And number 3, the relationship between the symbol of Gatsby's mansion and the theme of discussion, unrequited love, leading to Gatsby's tragedy. What follows in the rest of the main body paragraph would be the textual evidence, which are the relevant quotes and descriptions from the novel, and also your analysis of how the specific details in the quotes you've cited illustrate what you've said in the topic sentence. Or as I would like to call it, the TEAT technique. So there you have it, TEA, and in that order too. So next time you find yourself writing main body paragraphs, just think of it as treating yourself to cups of tea. So I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for more useful English lit and writing tips down the line. I'll see you guys in the next episode, in which we'll look at writing essay conclusions.